Hi everyone. It's me. Welcome back to this channel on Narcissism. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And let's dive right into it. Today's question is, why do they seek out divorced mothers of adult daughters? Now, before we get into that, if you want more information about narcissism and how to protect yourself from narcissistic people, please check my other videos. So let's talk about why they are so interested in divorced mothers of grown daughters. Okay, first of all, I gotta say something here. They aren't really interested in the mother per se. In fact, most of the time they aren't even really interested in the daughter either. They're interested in the system. So when they start dating somebody who's a divorced mother of an adult daughter, they're actually seeing all the possibilities that this relationship opens up for them. Let's break some of that down. Number 1, he's not just dating her, he's assessing the entire family dynamic. The narcissist isn't just dating the divorced mom. He is sizing up the whole situation. How close is the mother to her daughter? How much does the daughter like him? Is the daughter still living at home? Can he move in with the daughter and the mother? Can he eventually push the mother and the daughter apart? How much does the mother have? How much money does the mother have? How much could he extract from this mother? What are her boundaries around money? Is the mother codependent and will she take care of him? Will the daughter take care of him? This is what they're thinking about. I mean, literally, they're sizing them up like they're cattle or something. And they are thinking, how am I going to benefit from having this person in my life? Do they have anything to offer me? The narcissistic person is always trying to figure out what can I get out of this. So they are sizing everybody up, including the daughter and the mother and the ex-spouse, if there is one. Everybody gets sized up. Nothing's off the table. Nobody's safe. Even the pets get assessed, like how much could I torment the pets to make the owner come around or do what I want them to do. Nothing is off the table for a narcissist when they're sizing up a new potential target. Number 2, they may feel that they have a better chance with the mother than the daughter. Narcissistic people tend to go after people who they think they have a chance with. And they often view adult daughters as being formidable competitors. For example, if the mother has been cut off from her adult daughter's life, the narcissist thinks that maybe he has a better shot with the mother. If the mother and the daughter are close, he knows he doesn't have a chance with the daughter. So he goes after the mother because he thinks he has a better shot there. Or if the narcissist has something to offer the daughter, like he's got money or status, he may pursue the daughter but then realizes that she's not interested. So then he goes after the mother because he thinks he might have a better shot there. So it's not so much that he's interested in the mother or the daughter, although he may be interested in the daughter. It's that he feels like he has a better shot with the mother. Number 3, he wants access to a new social group, specifically moms. Narcissistic people like to have access to lots of people. And a divorced mother of an adult daughter tends to have access to a large social group of other moms. And these moms may have children who are now in their 20s or early 30s, which is a great social group for narcissistic folks because they love to dominate and control younger people. So if he starts dating the mother, then he has access to all these other potential targets. And narcissistic people tend to be very social, not socially skilled, but they like to have lots and lots of people around them. And so they may really like this potential new social group of mothers who have grown children. And let's face it, if the mother likes him, she'll introduce him to all her friends, many of whom may have sons or daughters who are in their 20s or 30s. So it's a good hunting ground for a narcissist. That's what I call it, a hunting ground. Number 4, he wants to fill a void in his life. Many narcissists struggle with feeling empty inside, even if they're surrounded by lots of people. There's this cavernous hole inside them. And they seem to believe that someone else can fill that void. But it never works, right? No person can fill another person's void, especially a narcissistic person's void. And so they keep searching and searching for that thing, that person who can fill that void. And they come across this divorced mother of an adult daughter and think, maybe she's the one. Maybe she'll be different. Maybe she'll be the one to finally fill that void. But it never works. No person can do that. And then they're off to the next person. But this mother thinks she's different. She's the one who's gonna fill that void. Yeah, I wish. Number 5. To complicate matters further, narcissistic people are notorious for pursuing people who are unavailable, whether it's because they're married or, in this case, they may have an adult daughter who's sort of in the picture. And the narcissistic person thinks that this is going to be a challenge. I can win her over. I can get the daughter to like me. Then I'll have access to the mother. Or I can win the mother over despite the fact that the daughter doesn't like me. Or I can drive a wedge between the two of them and then I'll have the mother all to myself. Whatever it is, narcissistic folks love a challenge. They love the idea that this is going to be difficult. And so this whole notion that I can't have her, she's not mine, makes it even more desirable to them. And then the daughter and the mother suffer. Number 6. He thinks that he can change her. People who are attracted to narcissistic folks often report that they had the sense that the narcissistic person was kind of damaged goods, but they were convinced that they could save them. I could fix them. I could make them better. We see this a lot in stories of people who end up with narcissistic spouses, partners, lovers, whatever. And it's the same thing here. The divorced mother of an adult daughter thinks that she's damaged somehow. And he's the rescuer. He's the one who's going to save her. He's the one who's going to make everything better. And she falls for it, hook, line and sinker. Number 7, last thing, it's easier than dating single women. This is particularly true if the mother is somewhat attractive and she has got a nice body and maybe she hasn't aged that well, but she's got a nice body. For narcissistic guys, it's easier to date a divorced mother of an adult daughter than a single woman. Why? Because they know that if they can't control the daughter, they can control the mother. And they know that they can't manipulate the daughter, they can manipulate the mother. So it's a lot easier to have this power differential and this imbalance of power in a relationship with a divorced mother of an adult daughter than it would be with a single woman. And they know that. So that's why they do it. There you have it. Those are 7 reasons why they seek out divorced mothers of adult daughters. And I have talked about these sort of blended family systems in other videos. They can be really fraught territory. And again, narcissistic people are really looking at these relationships as, how can I use them? How can I benefit from them? How can I get something out of this situation? And the mother and the daughter are people who are already dealing with a lot, usually the mother, sometimes the daughter. And then along comes this guy who's looking at them as sort of like a business proposition, how can I benefit from this? And that's not a good way to start a relationship. Thanks again.